First group of President Ruto's cabinet nominees have had to explain their sources of wealth as they appeared before the National Assembly's Committee on Appointments. While some had a relatively easy time explaining their net worth and how they got it, others had a slightly difficult time convincing the committee that what they declared were the right figures. Brenda Wanga now reports on the declared wealth that sets the stage for the multi-millionaires cabinet.
On the first day of the vetting of the nominees to President Ruto's cabinet end,
would you tell this committee your financial net worth?
Was the most common question asked of all the nominees. The answer to that question, a requirement of the vetting process and indeed of all public servants. But for the cabinet nominees, the scrutiny was that much more magnified. According to the nominees' self-declared statements, their wealth varies from billions to hundreds of millions of shillings.
I would put my net worth at about 4 billion shillings.
Musalia Mudavadi, who, if approved, will become the Prime Cabinet Secretary, places his net worth at 4 billion shillings spread across investments in shares in company and property.
I am now a pensioner.
The man who could become the country's next Attorney General states that his net worth as at October 2022 is 700 million shillings, a jump of about 400 million shillings in just under 1 year. In November 2021, the then Speaker of the National Assembly had indicated that he was worth 300 million shillings.
I am worth 851 million Kenya shillings, including...
Aden Duale, the nominee for CS for Defense, says he's worth 851 million shillings.
The assets I own, including the goats and the sheep and the camels that I own, so I had to go and even in 10 days' time, I had to go and value my 231 camels.
He also earns 10 million shillings yearly from rent from property he owns. But perhaps the nominee who had a difficult time on the wealth question with the committee was Foreign Affairs Peak Dr. Alfred Mutua. In his submissions to the committee, Mutua indicated his net worth at 420 million shillings, but committee members were not convinced, calling into question the ownership of a hotel in Machakos linked to Mutua.
This hotel in Machakos, this white one, is it yours? A&L, yes. Even I had lunch with you one time there. No, I don't need to proceed with it. Is it yours? Yeah.
Yes, it is my hotel, built with a loan.
If you own that hotel alone, the way you are saying by a nominee, and you are saying you are worth 420 million only, 420 million only. I know this is a period people want to be poor, because it's hustler time. Don't fear being rich. Just tell us how much you are.
The only female nominee vetted today, picked to head the water ministry, Alice Wahome, says she is worth 218 million shillings in property owned by her family. Her law practice and salary as an MP, as well as rent from property, serve as a sources of income.
Until September, I have earned a salary from Parliament, and I have been in and off practicing a bit very, very low.
The next batch of 5 nominees will also face the committee and will be expected to equally declare their wealth tomorrow. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.